Will you walk down the aisle with me? Put your hand in mine for all eternity. Let me tell you I love you with the vows that we'll take, and for you to say I do on our wedding day. Many years have gone by since you made my heart race. From the first time I saw that sweet smile on your face, I knew deep in your heart you were caring and strong, and by each other's side it is where we belong. True feelings of love I found in our first kiss, that would bind us together for eternal bliss. You made my dreams come true when on bended knees. With your answer you'd walk down the aisle with me. Will you walk down the aisle with me? Put your hand in mine for all eternity. Let me tell you I love you with the vows that we'll take, and for you to say I do on our wedding day. When you take my hand and we're husband and wife, and we'll start on our journey down the long road of life. We'll share tears and joys, we'll both meet on the way, when we're joined together on our wedding day. And as we grow old, with the love that we'll share, when you need me, my darling, I'll still be there. Then together we will look back on the past with a smile, and thank God it was you, dear, who walked down the aisle. Will you walk down the aisle with me? Put your hand in mine for all eternity. Let me tell you I love you with the vows that we'll take, and for you to say I do on our wedding day. Will you walk down the aisle with me? Put your hand in mine for all eternity. Let me tell you I love you with the vows that we'll take, and for you to say I do on our wedding day. Let me tell you I love you with the vows that we'll take, and for you to say I do on our wedding day.
Well, good afternoon and a very warm welcome to you all to the garden room, where we're going to be celebrating the marriage of Alan and Sue. My name is Terry Snape. I'm one of the Deputy Superintendent Registrars for Swindon, and it is my very great pleasure and privilege to be the person who marries the two of you today. Now, my partner in crime is Sophie Castle. She's the important one really, because she's the registrar, so she makes sure that by the time I've finished with you, everything we've done is legal and you are indeed married and you don't have to do it all again tomorrow. Thank God for that. Yes. It loses something, doesn't it? So, ladies and gentlemen, today is a very special day when we join two hearts in marriage. Marriage is about sharing and caring, supporting and encouraging, talking sensitively and listening attentively. It's giving generously and receiving graciously. Marriage is more than just two people committing to each other, and it is more than a wedding ring. Marriage is the defining and deep-rooted sense of finding that one person in the world who is not only your best friend, but the loving partner that you can share and cherish in your hearts forever. Alan and Sue will enter into married life, pledging to work together as a couple and to build a happy and loving life together. One of the historic customs in a wedding ceremony is giving away the bride. And today, that act is seen as support for her marriage and a promise of continued love and affection from her family. So, no pressure, Becky, but I'm asking you, who gives Sue to be married to Alan?
I do.
Thank you. Could I ask you and Roy to take your seats? Don't get too comfortable there, you'll be back up on your feet in 10 minutes. Just leave me two prisoners. So this place in which we're now met has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriage. Alan Davison and Susan Josephine Barbara Gammon have come to be married here today and have invited you all to come and witness this occasion and to share in their happiness. However, if there is any person here present who knows of any lawful impediment why these two people may not be joined in marriage, then they should declare it now. Nope, you invited the right people. So Alan and Sue, before you are joined in matrimony, it is my duty to remind you of the solemn and binding character of the vows that you're about to make. Marriage, according to the law of this country, is the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life, and being there, and to the exclusion of all others. Marriage is also the joining of two people who love each other deeply and provides the friendship, the loyalty, the help and support that only this relationship can bring, sharing the good times and the bad times and being there for each other in times of need. So now I'm going to have to ask you a question and I need you to repeat after me. And I can't remember if I told you, but Alan, you are always first off the starting blocks.
Okay.
That's so Sue always has the last word, which I think is an excellent arrangement. So, you're outnumbered, you've got no choice. So Alan and Sue, I ask you now, in the presence of your witnesses, to declare that you are indeed free to marry each other. So Alan, if you could repeat after me, and this is what you say to me and Sophie. Everything else you're going to say to Sue.
Okay.
So, I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I know not.
That I know not.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Alan Davison.
Why I, Alan Davison.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Susan Josephine Barbara Gammon.
To Josephine. But you need to say the whole lot. So this is the legal bit, so you have to say it all. Sorry, you need to just say her name again. To Barbara. No, you're laughing at Susan, Josephine, Barbara.
And surname?
Oh, Gammon. I never get that wrong. Yeah.
Lady Di got it wrong, didn't she? So you're following in good shoes. So Sue, your turn, okay? I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare
That I know not.
that I know not
Of any lawful impediment.
of any lawful impediment
Why I, Susan Josephine Barbara
while
Gammon,
Susan Josephine Barbara Gammon
Gammon.
may not be joined in matrimony
may not be joined in matrimony.
to Alan Davison.
Nice to know you.
So Alan and Sue, you have invited your friends and your family here today to support you as you take this step and to recognise the importance of this marriage and this family. So I now ask you in the presence of your witnesses to make lifelong promises to each other, okay? I'm going to ask you a question, quite a long question, and then I need you to say either I will, I do, yes please, you know, something positive, okay? Alan, will you take Sue to be your wife? Will you be kind, trusting and understanding? Will you try to bring happiness and laughter into your marriage? And will you remain true to Sue for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
No pressure, down to you now. Sue, will you take Alan to be your husband? Will you be kind, trusting and understanding? Will you try to bring happiness and laughter into your marriage? And will you remain true to Alan for the rest of your lives together?
I will.
So, we've now come to the part in the ceremony where you make your vows to each other. This one is a little bit different. We're going to have two parts of vows really, because I need you legally to repeat something after me, and then you have your own personal vows that I'm not going to interfere with, okay? You get to say them to yourselves. But this is the part of the ceremony, having declared now that you are free to marry and you haven't changed your minds, where legally you have to make your vows, and this is the thing where just a few words changes you from just another couple to husband and wife. They're the reason really that we're all here. So, because this is the important bit, could I ask you please, if you are able, please to stand. Okay. Yeah, just and you can hold hands and prop each other up, okay? So Alan, I just need you to repeat after me, but say it just so, okay? I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Alan Davison,
to witness that I, Alan Davison,
do take thee, Susan, Josephine, Barbara, Go on, give it a shot.
give it a go.
Do take thee,
Do take thee, Susan, Josephine, Barbara, Yaman,
to be
To
my
be my-
lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
Made it.
Yeah.
I won't do the rest of the vows because you didn't choose these. I'll give you your own. Okay? So Sue, I need you to repeat the same sentence. Okay? I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Susan Josephine Barbara Gammon,
to witness that I, Susan Josephine Barbara Gammon,
do take thee, Alan Davison,
do take thee, Alan Davison,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
Well done. Right. I have them here. I think those are yours, aren't they? Yeah, no, I do mine. Yours is on there. I do mine first. Generally the gentleman goes first, but if you would like to go first, you can. Yeah. Do you want me to take the other? There we are.
Wanna go first?
Right.
Go in first, folks.
How do you mean to go on, Alan? How do you mean to go on?
Go on.
Alan,
What is that?
Yes.
can I thank you, or should I say, sorry, I've got that wrong. I'll start again. Can I thank you for walking, or should I say skipping into my life? Although we both say we fell for each other's blue eyes, dimples and smiles, for me, you melted my heart by making me laugh all night on that first meeting. But it did take me a further 2 meetings before I proclaimed my love for you. I love you so much, it makes my heart hurt. You're loving, passionate, caring, funny, sometimes annoying, but I was the lucky one that evening. We have both been married before to wonderful people for many years, who were taken from us far too early, but I'm sure they are both sending us their blessings today. We have been given a second chance at life and love, so let's enjoy it to the fullest. It took my kids a while to get their heads around how fast we were moving, and once they realised how much in love we were, they welcomed you with open arms. All I ask for you, darling, is keep being you and never change. But guess what, Alan? When you know, you know.
Oh,
Very good.
Jesus.
Follow that, Alan.
I don't think I'll bother with mine then.
I told you I'd keep writing it. Thank you.
Sue. Wow, you look absolutely lovely. You are not only the light of my life, you are my soulmate and best friend, and I love you with all of my heart. We have both had wonderful loving partners, and we will always remember them with love. When we first met at the Colview Club, I was apprehensive, not knowing what the night would be like. And what was Becky's mum like? Would we get on and become friends or not? Well, we met and we talked and we laughed and we talked some more, and I quickly fell in love with you.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop telling everyone. We are in love, you know. Get a room, they shouted, time after time. That's why today, sweetheart, I am the happiest man alive. To have you by my side as my wife.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Except for you, Ray. I need you. Well, anything that follows that is going to be a bit of a letdown, isn't it? We've now come to the exchange of rings because they are indeed well and truly married. Yes. So, the giving of a wedding ring signifies the promise of a love that's everlasting. As a circle, it's neither beginning nor ending, and is a symbol both to you and to the outside world of your union of husband and wife. So, Alan, you're going to give Sue her ring first, so I'm going to let you decide which one is yours, or which one is Sue's, actually. Now give the box back to...
Right.
Give
You had that one.
Alan, I need you
And
to
I'll try
place
and get
it
that one.
halfway down Sue's third finger, left hand. That's the one she's pointing at you with. Just hold it
Hold it
there.
there.
You're going to say a few words, but you also need to smile for the camera, repeat after me,
Okay.
and say to Sue. So it's multitasking time.
How long you got?
You'll be fine.
That'll be
We're not
fine.
saying your full name, so he'll be absolutely fine. Ready then? Sue, I give you this ring as a sign
Sue, I give you this ring as a sign
that I have taken you to be my wife,
that I have taken you to be my wife,
and as a symbol of my love for you.
and as a symbol of my love for you.
I ask you to wear this ring
I ask you to wear this ring
so that part of me is forever part of you.
so that part of me is forever part of you.
Well done. And will it just slide on?
Will it go on?
Don't show
Push
it
it
on,
on,
don't
I
want
tell
to be
you.
an A&E, but
Push it on.
it's warm in here, fingers swell.
It goes on.
There we go.
Thank you.
That's
Lovely.
not, that's not coming off, is it?
No.
So I'll ask you to give Sue Alan's ring.
You down.
Other left. Okay, Sue, you know the drill. Halfway, hold it there, smile for the camera, repeat after me, all that stuff. Okay.
Yeah.
Alan, I give you this ring as a sign
Alan, I give you this ring as a sign
that I have taken you to be my husband,
that I have taken you to be my husband,
and as a symbol of my love for you,
and as a symbol of my love for you,
I ask you to wear this ring
I ask you to wear this ring
so that part of me will forever be part of you.
so that part of me will forever be part of you.
Well done. Thank you for taking a seat. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, fantastic.
Okay?
Yes.
If you want to just take one step back, don't fall over the podium, because we need to take a kiss. So, Alan and Sue, you have both made the declarations prescribed by law and have made a solemn and binding contract with each other in the presence of all your witnesses gathered here today, so you can't deny it. Today, we have all witnessed Alan and Sue make solemn promises and dedicate themselves to each other for the rest of their lives. Marriage requires closeness and distance, the closeness of a couple growing together, yet enough space to allow each to be an individual. As you walk hand in hand through life's journey, no matter what lies in your path, it will be your path together. So may you face any pain or trouble with strength and a light heart. And may the love and commitment you so obviously have for each other grow deeper and stronger as the years pass. And it gives me very great pleasure to tell you, you are indeed husband and wife, and you, sir, may kiss your wife. Shall we congratulate them?
If I should stay, I would only be in your way, so I'll go, but I know I'll think of you every step of the way. And I will always love you.
Love you.
My darling, you. Bittersweet memories. That is all I'm taking with me. So goodbye. Please don't cry. We both know I'm not what you need. And I will always love you. I will always love I hope life treats you kind, and I hope you have all you dreamed of, and I wish you
everybody.
There you are.
Hello.
You want us to walk it?
My brother. I looked up to him when I was younger. I looked down at him now. When I was about 7, 8 and 9, my brother took me everywhere. Everywhere.
Yeah.
He took me fishing, hiking, train spotting, breaking and entering. I'll get back to that one.
Yeah.
One time he took me fishing. And during the proceedings I was getting bored, so I started kicking his mate. And he began to chase me, remember? And there was a slope. I ran down it and went head first. I ended up covered from head to tail in mud. And I was a bit upset, to say the least. And Alan and his friend decided to get the penknives out and start scraping the mud off to clean me up. Needless to say, when I got home, I got good handing. I'm thinking, we never caught buses, we walked everywhere. Train spotting. You used to pick some really good places, didn't you?
Yeah, all right.
Real vantage points.
Yeah.
In them days, that's what you did. But we also took some risk, didn't we? Like the side of the railway boxes and the steam trains were flying past. Not very good. There was a time when you used to get a runabout ticket, didn't you?
I did.
And I always wanted to go, but because of my age, no one let me, did you? And you used to go all over, didn't you? Lancashire, Yorkshire, Midlands. There was a time when we went to a quarry in Longbridge, that's near Preston. They're fishing for newts. And I said, well, follow me, along this wall and keep close to it. Well, I didn't. I missed the wall and ended up in the quarry. Soaked. It was another good idea I got when I got home. Another time, getting back to the breaking and entering. Screw this. We were up on the sidings of the railway, and Alan said to me, you stand there and keep nicks for railway police. Well, I didn't know what railway police was. So he disappeared just round the bend. Next minute, he come running down. Run, he said. He'd only nicked 2 detonators. So we got down the slope going towards the house and we did a detour, didn't we? On the railway bridges. And he said, we'll set this one off. So he picked the biggest rock up, threw it and missed. He did that 2 times, didn't he? Eventually he got it, because it deafened us. We were in belted days, weren't we?
No wonder you don't hear me. Still a bit deaf now.
Many years later, when Alan was stationed at South Cerney Camp in the army, we got together one time, and that's when I was introduced to homebrew. And anybody's drunk homebrew, you know what it's all about. And you had to keep it in the outhouse. So we went out, and he put the key in the lock, turned it, and picked round. So you peeping round for it? He said, in case it blows. We went in and got 2 bottles, and it looked really cloudy. Anyway, went to the kitchen, a couple of pint glasses. Took both glasses up, and he said, just leave that much in the bottom because that's all sediment. Oh, I thought that's alright. So, 2 or 3 bottles later, you disappeared. I think you went upstairs or something. So I went down, got a couple of bottles, started filling the glasses up, put mine right to the top, and poured everything in the bottle into Alan's. And this went on for a few times, until he said, "Oh, the stomach," and you legged it upstairs here. And all you could do was screaming out, "Babs."
You did it.
Well, it's perfect for one location. Another time later on, when he'd come out of the army, he came out to visit us in Spain. And we'd been running about various places, and we thought we'd go for a meal on the beach restaurant. And we were looking over the menu, and we chose what we wanted. And Alan decided to have paella. So the lady came and she took our order. And Alan said, I'd like paella. And she looked at him and she said, "Sir, the paella's for 4 people." To which she said, "Well, I've got a good appetite." So anyway, the meal came. And you know, paella come on a Saturday, isn't it?
I do.
A quarter of an hour into the meal, the lady came by. "Are you enjoying your meal?" I said, "Yeah, very much so." She turned to Alan and said, "Senor, you have a big house." We both started laughing. I knew what she meant. And when she went away, he said to me, "What did you mean? You have a big house?" She said, "You've got a big belly." So consequently, he got carry out. For the next 2 days, he was eating it. That's my brother, and me. Right, so I wonder if you'd like to lift your glasses and toast the bride and groom. Sue and Alan.
Sue and Alan.
Thank you.
I did write a little note about Sue and Alan, but I left it at home, so I'm sorry. So it's off the cuff. It'd be short and sweet, just like Sue and Alan. I'd just like to raise a toast and, wish them all the very, very best and all the happiness and health for their future life.
So I had the honour of giving her away today. Jess, my partner here, asked me if I'd done a speech, and I said no, I think I'm just going to do it off the cuff, see what happens. So that's what I've done. I'm not going to do the obligatory telling stories about her. Obviously I've known her for 44 years. So there's lots of stories that I could tell. New Year's Eve one year, but I told that at the hen do, so we won't go into that again. But I think, no, it's fine. I think as they both alluded to in their vows earlier at the registry office, I think I'm the one responsible for introducing them. So, as I said, I've known Mum for 44 years. I've known Alan probably for about 7 or 8 years, I think. So I used to work at Swindon Community Centre, supporting Alan when he was looking after his wife then. So obviously we know this, how they got together and everything. They met through a group, which I just said to Alan, "Why don't you go along? See what's what." And I said to my mum, "Alan might be going along if you can just make sure he's okay." And then here we are, 395 days later, at a wedding. So apparently they've got me to thank. Yeah, it was very quick. But I'm very happy for them. Like I said, they've both got plenty of life left in them. So why shouldn't they be happy and spend it together? So obviously I'll touch on the people that are not here with us. So I just want to sort of raise a glass to absent friends and family, and just sort of think about them today as well. And as you said, I think they both give you a blessing, so cheers to them. I had some other jokes, didn't I? What are my jokes? I can't think of them. So I just want to say, obviously, none of this would have been available, wouldn't have happened today without obviously Jess supporting me through it all. So I want to give her a big thank you. I know I've been a stressy cow, so thank you for that. And then we've got the team in the kitchen there as well. So Clary, Gemma and Tilly. So Gemma and Clary have been here since 12 o'clock today, so they haven't been home or anything. So big up to them. If you want to buy them a drink later, I'm sure they'll be happy to receive them. Clary's driving, so we'll have to her all one. But yeah, I just want to thank you all for coming, obviously joining in their special day, and just obviously celebrating their love that they've obviously got for each other. So good luck, Alan. She's all yours now, so thank you for that, taking her off my hands. But no, just obviously thank you for everyone for coming. Big thank you to them and Jess. Like I said, you wouldn't have eaten today if it wasn't for them. So there will be more food later on as well if you're peckish. But yeah. So yeah, thank you to everyone. And then again, we'll just raise a glass to the happy couple. Now I think it's Alan's turn. I think the other guests will arrive at about 7:30, Alan. So
yeah, sure.
There's some outside ready. Some outside. They're waiting. Oh, they're waiting. They're waiting. So.
Oh, they're waiting. Who's waiting?
The ones that didn't get the VIP.
Is there anybody for Airbnb? No?
Go on.
Right, Sue and I. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Right. Sue and I would like to thank you all for attending our wedding today, and I would also like to thank the Matron of Honour. Matron of Honour died. The bridesmaids. What a beautiful picture. And Felicity. Right. Here we go. Ooh, one for Felicity. Here we are. Wow, that's a bill. Right. Right. What for? Let me have a look. There's something else coming here. There's something else coming. That's the guy. Oh, here we are, yeah. I'm back in the room. Okay. And I'd like to say to Becky and Jess, who have worked a long time putting this fantastic event together, and thank you also. Hey? Thank you. Sorry. I didn't rehearse this bit. Thank you. It doesn't seem enough to have what? Oh, sorry. Thank you doesn't seem enough. You have our heartfelt thanks to both of you. To both Becky and Jeff. And all the bar staff. I mean, look, they're all there looking on. Yeah, they really worked hard today, haven't they? Eh? And hello, Haggis. I seem to have the name Haggis here. Does Haggis have?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, we won't bother with that one then. Right. And I'd just like to say to all of you that have given their time and energy into making this venue so magical, a big thank you. A big thank you to all of you. Go back to Oh, Haggis. Where are you, Haggis? There you are. Come you better come up here. Yeah? Ah, there you are. Big surprise.
You've been my rock through everything. You've been there when I've been upset. You've been there when I've been happy. You've dropped everything for me at the last minute to help me out with all the arrangements. I appreciate it. Well, we do. And we love you.
Is he? No, that's it. That's it. Right. Carry on drinking. Thank you very much for coming.